Here you go, New Zealand cricket. You are just a joke at the moment. How many people do you think are employed at New Zealand cricket? This is the truth. I just Googled this. 169 employees at New Zealand cricket. 8 in HR, 15 in marketing, 9 in finance, 9 in operations, 169 employees. This sport is hardly played in this country. When you stack up the amount of people that play cricket compared to rugby, compared to league, compared to netball, compared to squash, compared to tennis, what an overinflated organisation. In terms of the Black Caps, who, remember, arrived in the West Indies, didn't have time to properly prepare for a World Championship tournament, making every excuse there is. Oh no, that's right. Oh, we tried to get some matches organised. Oh, but we couldn't. Oh, our players needed family time before they arrived at the tournament, even though the last tournament that those players played was, in fact, 2 weeks ago. The Australians managed warm-up matches. They got it organised. Gary Stead admitted, we knew this months ago. So 169 people at New Zealand cricket, and not one of you could figure out how to adequately prepare our men's national team for a world championship. They have multiple coaches. Coaches, plural. They have specialists. They have analysts. They have sports scientists. They have a high-performance management team. They have a general manager of high performance. Where are all of these people now? Isn't that your job, if you're the general manager of high performance, Brian Stronach? Isn't that absolutely your job to make sure that this team is prepared, practiced, and ready to go? Because there's been nothing high about this performance of this Black Caps team. It's been slack as. It's been underwhelming. It's been embarrassing. Where are you? Why aren't you fronting up? All of you highly paid people at New Zealand cricket who are all quite happy to be around the team when they're winning. Well, when they're playing as poorly as this, when they are letting themselves down as much as they're letting every other cricket fan in the country down, where are you all? Where's the CEO? And this is what frustrates the hell out of me. 169 people, and about 30 of them specifically hired to pamper this bunch of players that fly business class everywhere they go, okay? That's in their employment contracts. They fly business class. They leave the IPL, they fly business class. It's quite easy to sleep in business class if you've ever been in business class. You don't really get jet-lagged in business class, but arriving tired and jet-lagged after you step off a plane, when you walk left, when you get onto the plane, is just crap. They stay in 5-star hotels and they have their own individual suites. That's part of the employment contract. They could not be more pampered and looked after if they tried. It's like a 5-star hotel resort lifestyle is what these guys live. And you can't get anyone that can actually sit down and look at the dates and go, we're arriving late. We're not going to practice and play on the pitches. No day-night warm-up matches. And you looked at our batters yesterday, and the bowlers have been okay. Okay, 169, I think, what Afghanistan got, 149, might have been 159, 149 that the West Indies said. Our bowlers weren't too bad, but the batsmen, it's obvious that they're so out of touch. Gary Stead was complaining yesterday, some of us, the team hasn't played for 1.5 months. That was when we sent that team to Pakistan. Well, none of those guys are there, mate. Luke Ronke, the batting coach, what are you doing? They just got every resource available to them, and they turn in a performance like they did yesterday and one like they did yesterday against Afghanistan. It is shameful is what it is. And now we've got 2 loser matches against Uganda and PNG, which are meaningless because Afghanistan have already won this game. So it doesn't really matter what the hell happens in those games, does it? We just come home with our tail between our legs. Get rid of the PR fluff and the guff. The fact is, these players, half of them, are not good enough. We have been embarrassed at the T20 World Cup. And the worst thing about it is, New Zealand cricket, you act like you don't give a stuff.
Devlin.
I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not going to take this anymore.
The Platform.